Long, long ago, before cars, before phones, there was a quiet village called Aduasa. This village sat near a thick, deep forest, and in that forest there were spirits. Some spirits were kind, some were dangerous, and some were ghosts. The elders always warned, do not go into the forest at night, because that's when the spirits walk. In Aduasa, there lived a young girl named Efua. She was very beautiful, but more than that, she was kind, gentle, and wise. Men from near and far came to marry her. Strong warriors, rich traders, even a famous drummer. But Efua said no to all of them. I want to marry someone who understands my heart, not just someone with gold or muscles. People laughed. Efua will grow old alone. She is too proud. But Efua didn't mind. She waited and waited. One evening, Efua went to the forest to pick herbs. The sun was going down. The forest was quiet. Then she heard a voice. Be careful with that plant. It cries if you pick it wrongly. Efua turned. A man stood by a tree. He was tall. He wore white clothes. His voice was calm, like water. My name is Kojo, he said. I am a traveler. I have no home. They talked for a long time. And from that day on, Efua came back to the forest every evening. Kojo was always there, waiting. Efua and Kojo grew close. They shared stories, laughed, and sometimes just sat in silence. Efua's heart felt light, but no one else ever saw Kojo. Her best friend Ama followed her once, but said, Efua, there was no one there. Efua smiled. He only shows himself to me. One day, Kojo said, Efua, will you marry me? Efua smiled. Yes, but we must tell my parents. Kojo shook his head. My people don't marry with a big ceremony. We marry under the full moon. On the night of the full moon, Efua sneaked out. She wore a white cloth and held a calabash of water. Kojo waited under the tree of ancients. They poured water on the ground, broke kola nut, and said, We are now husband and wife. But that night, the wind blew harder. The forest whispered. Something had changed. After the wedding, Kojo said, Come with me to my village. Efua followed him into the deep forest. The trees grew taller, the air turned cold, and animals just watched. They reached a strange village. There were houses, but no smoke, no sounds, and the people floated. Efua whispered, Kojo, where are we? Kojo said sadly, Efua, I died many years ago. You married a ghost. Efua gasped. She wanted to run, but her feet felt heavy. In Kojo's world, there were no fires, no food with taste, no laughter, only silence. Kojo stayed kind, but the other spirits were cold. Efua grew weak and lonely. One night, an old spirit woman came and said, You are not one of us. Leave before your soul becomes pale. Efua asked, How? Call your true name at midnight. If the gods hear, they will open the way. That night, Efua stood near a spirit river. She took off her necklace and shouted, I am Efua, daughter of Abena. I want to go home. Suddenly, the stars moved. The wind grew strong. A glowing being appeared in the sky. He had stars for eyes and thunder in his voice. Efua, you married the dead. Now choose. Stay here forever, or go home and forget this love. Efua cried, I want to live. Kojo gave her a necklace made of moonstone. This will protect you from evil spirits. I cannot follow, but I will always love you. They hugged one last time. Then the sky opened. A golden path appeared. Efua ran. Spirits cried. Branches tried to grab her. She kept running, until Efua woke near the river. Her mother held her, crying. She had been missing for 7 days. Everyone thought she was dead. She said nothing about the ghost, only that she was home. She wore the moonstone necklace every day. She never took it off. Efua never married again. She became a healer. She helped sick children, pregnant women, and old people. Every full moon, she sat by the forest and sang a soft song. Some say a voice answered her from deep in the trees. One day, a hunter said, "I saw a man in white. He was standing far away, smiling at Efua." Moral lessons. Love is powerful, but the living must not stay with the dead. Listen to your spirit, not just your heart. Not everything that looks kind is safe. Some love stories must end. And that is the story of the woman who married a ghost.